Garcia off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria.
Here's Warner. Here comes the head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Left, that is gone!
Lob for Perez, that's my play, off the backboard, count it, and a win!
And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts, and why not?
Quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First.
I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love
Real Sports Live. First pitch from McAllen High School. La Jolla, Palmview, and Edcouch, Elsa. For our first of 5 games here from McAllen High School. I'm glad you're with us here on Real Sports Live. First pitch is up for ball 1. Tony Villarreal is in center field and leading off for the Lobos. Second pitch is inside, and that's going to be ball number 2. Defensive setup, Gonzalez, Del Toro, and Ruiz in the outfield for Edcouch, and that's going to be a strike. A fastball in there for strike 1. The 2-1 pitch, and that's a ground ball hit towards second base, and they're going to be thrown to first and retired for the first out. Akin Robles stepping in now for Lobos. After a ground ball to the second baseman and another strike for a fastball. The 0-1, that ball might get in there for a base hit, and it does. A ground ball to the left side of the second baseman, and he was unable to get there. So that will be the first hit of the game for the Lobos. So with one on now, the third baseman Gonzalez is going to step in now. Ball to the outside. Catcher does a nice job in staying in front of it. Two knows the count on Gonzalez. With a runner at first and one out here in the top of the first from McAllen High School. Ground ball towards third, and that's passed and into left field, and runners on first and second.
The sun sets daily. Memories made.
Here in the top of the first inning. Juan Castañeda going to step in now for the Lobos, the cleanup hitter. A big opportunity early with runners in scoring position. That one catches the strike zone. That one's outside for ball one. Runners at first and second. Big spot for the cleanup hitter, and it's inside for ball two. Huge pitches right here for Barco. Ground ball, that's past the third baseman, and rounding third and scoring is the runner from second, and the runner from first will score as well. It is a stand-up double for Juan Castañeda, and Villarreal and Robles score with ease. Gonzalez stepping in now. A strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1, so a bases clearing two-run double for Castañeda. As Josiah Gonzalez, the catcher, steps in now for the Lobos. The left-handed hitter. Inside. Runner wanted to go, and he's just going to throw back the ball to the pitcher's mound. The Lobos applying pressure here early in inning number one. Hitting the fastball well off the pitcher early. Chopper, that's going to second. And he'll get the out at second, and the runner will advance to third. So with two outs, the runner advances to third. That brings up Renzo Tamez, the left fielder. This would be some good two-out hitting opportunity for Tamez. Pitch is high for ball one. So 3 hits in the inning for the Lobos and 2 runs, and that ball is lifted way back behind home plate and just unable to catch it is Ruiz behind home plate. Jacob Ruiz unable to get it, so the count will be even now at 1-1. Tomez didn't like it. Ball outside. And another ball that was up and in, and it's 3-1 all of a sudden with Chris Perez on deck. That ball is lifted into right center field, and it will get down for a base hit. An RBI single that will extend the lead to 3. Big 2-out hitting. Here comes Perez now. With 2 outs in the top of the first, a 3 spot has been put up by the Lobos in the top of the first. Marlon Barco still trying to locate his pitches. That ball is fouled. Up and out of play. One on 1 count. That ball is lifted into left to right field. Will get down. And we'll go from first to third. So now we have runners at the corners. And he ended up scoring. He came from third base. So the lead will be extended to 4 now. With 2 outs, 2 runs have already been scored. That is in and was outside. So Mateo Garcia, the pitcher for the Lobos, is now batting in the 8th spot. That ball is fouled. Right behind home plate. Here comes the pitch, and that ball is lifted into right field and cannot grab it. So the runners are going to continue to go, rounding third. And coming home is Perez. They're able to get the ball in, so he's able to make it to third. Mateo Garcia making it all the way to third base, and it is all of a sudden a 5-0 game in inning number 1. With 2 outs is when most of this damage that the Lobos have done offensively, and that pitch is way up inside for ball number 1. 1-1 pitch. And is located for a strike. Edcouch Elsa will have Barco, Gonzalez, and Ruiz up next in the bottom half of the inning. And that ball is outside and away, so the count is evened up at 2-2 for the number 9 hitter, Joe Cerda, the shortstop. 2-1 pitch is chopped fouled. Barco still looking for his first strikeout. The 2-2 pitch. And he gets him to strike out, so damage is left at 5. It is a 5-0 game going into the bottom of the first. You're watching here on Real Sports Live. We'll be right back.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, community.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Bottom half of the first inning. Reeve Reina doing the play-by-play for you. Ruben Rodriguez running camera. Up and a ground ball pass at third baseman, unable to get there, but a leadoff single for Barco, who gave up the 5 runs in the top half of the first inning, and he came out of the gate swinging right away. And so Gonzalez will now hit in off a Marlon Barco leadoff single. Mateo Garcia on the mound for the Lobos. That one is down. For ball one. Execution of pitches and location was a problem for Barco in the top half of the inning. Let's see if he's able to settle in his second time around on the mound. That ball is fouled. Back behind home plate. And it's a 1-1 count. That was a swing and a miss. A nice pitch by Garcia. The 1-2 pitch. Outside. Didn't get a swing from Gonzalez, and we'll knot it up at 2. Barco with a leadoff single in the bottom half of the inning in the same location, so it's a 3-2 count now with the first 2 runners of the game potentially getting on base to start for the Yellow Jackets, and that's exactly what they need after the top inning. And that ball is located inside the zone for strikeout number 1 for Garcia. So a big strikeout after the leadoff single. And stepping in now is the catcher, Ruiz. Some discussion on the mound between the third baseman and the pitcher. And they're in a double play ball situation here. The Lobos trying to turn 2. And the Yellow Jackets trying to get a base hit. Ruiz is in now. Catching the outside part of the zone, and a strike 1 is called by the umpire. That ball is foul. Hit pretty hard off the bat, just couldn't keep it in play. So Garcia right here with 2 strikes on Ruiz, trying to get his second strikeout in a row. As Ruiz calls time and steps out. The Lobos, you like where you're at. You like where you have a comfortable 5-0 lead, but you want to take care of what you can take care of defensively. And Mateo Garcia is going to need to make his pitches. Count still 0-2 on the pickoff attempt at first base. Inside, that one was a little to the outside. Is still swung on it and fouled it off. Out of play. Another pickoff attempt at first. Some speed over there at first, just trying to contain him, not allow him to advance into scoring position. The 0-2, and it's elevated for ball number 1. Barco playing mind games with Mateo Garcia on the mound right now. Trying to draw some attention over to first base. That ball is fouled off once again. The fourth ball of this at-bat. And a lengthy at-bat to Ruiz. Ruiz trying to take his time and find the right pitch. He's been a little early on a couple of them. That ball is up in the strike zone and foul off. Once again. So the leadoff single for Barco after giving up 5 runs in the top half. And nothing sense for them, just a strikeout. And Ruiz here in a lengthy at-bat. And he swings and misses. So Mateo Garcia gets his second strikeout. And back-to-back strikeouts after that leadoff single. Salazar, the third baseman, will step in here, trying to continue this inning. And that ball is floated in there for strike number 1. Palmview put a 5 spot in the top half of the first. That ball is foul, had some distance. Just a little late on it. Mateo Garcia, after giving up the single to lead off, just 16 pitches and 2 strikeouts. You have to be happy with the performance on the mound that he's given thus far. With an 0-2 count, and that ball gets past the catcher, so the runner will advance to the scoring position at second base. So all of a sudden this inning taking a slight turn, and Salazar will have an opportunity. A base hit could score the runner from second. And they're going to talk about it on the mound momentarily, see what they want to do and what pitches they would like to execute here. You see the power on the foul ball that he had 2 pitches ago. See if he's able to get a hold of one and drive one into the gaps and try and get that runner in from second. Garcia trying to get his 3rd strikeout. That one is chopped foul behind home plate. And Salazar is going to continue to battle. Barco at second. Salazar. And that ball is low. And it count is 2-2 now. 2 outs at the bottom of the first. The 2-2 pitch from Salazar. And it is a ground ball, and that's going to be foul. Some lengthy at-bats by the Yellow Jackets, just fighting off a lot of these pitches that they are getting thrown at them. And another foul ball, so the count stays at 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner at second. Mateo Garcia trying to get his third strikeout after giving off that leadoff single. It is in there and elevated for ball 3. Just a couple inches lower, and that would have been his third strikeout. So a full count right here, a 3-2 count, and a big one because you put 2 runners on. That ball is lifted foul, and Salazar continuing to battle here against Garcia. Garcia, the 3-2 pitch. He gets that one. That one's lifted into center field. Coming in on it. It is caught by Del Toro, and that's going to conclude the bottom half of the first inning, unable to get any runs on the board. And we'll be right back. Top of the second next on Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Roldo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Redmos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Top of the second inning, and fouled back and out of play. Villarreal leads off the inning. Top of the lineup, top of the second inning here from McAllen High School. Game 1 of this tournament between La Jolla Palmview and Edcouch Elsa. The 0-1 pitch is outside for ball 1. One on one the count, the inside pitch. Barco coming out for another inning of work after giving up 5 runs in the top of the first to this Lobos offense. Inside ball 3, so a 3-1 count to come out of the inning. Here's the pitch. Ground ball towards the shortstop. Stepping into his throw and across the diamond for out number 1. Well executed. Try and force that ground ball. Robles stepping in now. Had a base hit his first time up.
Hello? Yes, sir.
Ground ball, that one's up the middle. Stop diving. Stopped by the second baseman, just unable to make the play with a very nice diving stop. But the runner will reach. So Gonzalez
We're doing that.
trying to go 2 for 2 on the day.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Runner at first, 1 out, Gonzalez. It's the outside corner for strike 1. Appeared to be off the plate just a tad. Runner going from second to swing and a miss. But the runner advances. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, down and away for ball 1. Now the double play ball not set up, so the Lobos are in scoring position and can try and extend this lead to 6. Gonzalez, their 3-hole hitter at the plate. Down and away, so continuing to have troubles locating that fastball. And a 2-2 count for Barco. Ground ball to the shortstop, unable to hold on to it, and no throw across the diamond is made. The runner from second will stay put. But there's still only 1 out, but the double play ball is in play here. Castaneda, the 4-hole hitter, who came in big the first time up. Elevated high for ball 1. Runners on first and second. Yellow Jackets want to turn 2. Pitch inside, that one's lifted into left field. Going back on it is the left fielder, and the runners will not advance. So we are 2 away here with 2 runners on, and that will bring up Gonzalez. Barco 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning and giving up no runs after the 5 spot in the first. Pitch out and away for ball 1. trying to contain that runner in scoring position at second base. Pitch misses again for ball 2. Gonzalez looking to drive one into the gap. That ball is lifted into left field. Will get down, and are they going to send the runner from third? They are. Here comes the runner from third, and he's going to score with ease. Runners advance off the missed throw. And runners at third and second off of a single by Gonzalez, and he did just exactly what he wanted to do and drive one. So it's a 6-0 game. Runners at third and second for Tamez. Two-out RBI opportunity for the Lobos. Had 3 two-out RBIs in the first inning. In the second inning, they have 1. So a total of 4 two-out RBIs for the Lobos. And it's executing and trying to close out these innings. That's what's giving Edcouch Elsa the issues early on in this one. 0-1 pitch is away, and that runner from third will advance and score. On the pass ball that just got away, it is a 7-0 lead. And a lone runner at third, still with just 2 outs. For a second, there was a runner at first and second with 2 outs, and it appeared that Marlon Barco was going to try and get out of this inning without giving up any runs, but it just was a matter of time, and all of a sudden there's 2 runs put on the board this inning and still a runner at third. Ball gets away from him, and it's 3-1. Someone's starting to get loose over there on the sideline for Edcouch Elsa. That ball is fouled back behind home plate, so the Lobos continuing to battle on the plate, and Barco trying to get out of this with a 3-2 count. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, that one's hit, lifted into right field, and another base hit, and a 2-out RBI for the Lobos. That's been their recipe for success this morning here at McAllen Memorial. So still with 2 outs, 8-0 lead for the Lobos. And another base hit, exact same spot, the exact same result, and another single. Stepping in now is Mateo Garcia, who is pitching for the Lobos and batting in the 8th spot. Trying to give himself some insurance on the mound. Edcouch Elsa trying to get Barco to just finish this inning. Inside, that one was hit hard but foul down the left field line. Hard contact is something that we've seen the Lobos have here in the first 2 innings. Swinging at pitches that they know they can execute off of and being selective in a smart way. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. There's still 2 outs in this inning with the runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman can throw it right out at second, and they get the force out. So it is an 8-0 game. Bottom of the second. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live.
That's daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education, from pre-K 3 to early college high school. Arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Martinez gets in now. For Edcouch Elsa, they are looking for some offense after rough 2 first innings. The pitch from Garcia and a swing and a miss to open up this bottom half of the inning. We're glad you're with us here on Real Sports Live. We'll have coverage here from McAllen High School all day with myself and Ruben Rodriguez to my right. And a 1-1 count. The pitch is fouled out of play near the first base line. And the Yellow Jackets just looking for some offense, anything that they can get. These tournaments are huge for teams, and see where they can gauge and get an outlook early on into their seasons. And a swing and a miss, and that is another strikeout for Mateo Garcia. So 1 down in the inning, and Del Toro the center fielder will step in for the Yellow Jackets. Mateo Garcia, that was his 4th strikeout. And he's been dominant ever since giving up that leadoff hit. In the bottom of the 1st inning, Del Toro fouls one off. Garcia looking for another strikeout, battling Del Toro. Inside, that one is lifted into right field and a base hit for Del Toro. Right fielder tried to get it in and get him out at first, but unable to do it. The speed of Del Toro is able to get him there. So Zepeda will step in now for the Yellow Jackets. Nice piece of hitting from Del Toro. Puts a runner on, and that was what happened last time. They were just unable to get that runner in from first. Let's see if Zepeda can help in this bottom half of the lineup, can help get that runner in. Desperately needing some offense. Try and drive one into the open gap. Base hit between the third baseman and the shortstop, so runners at first and second. First pitch hitting from Zepeda. And here comes Ruiz. Mateo Garcia giving up 3 hits thus far in this one. Two runners on and 1 out for the Yellow Jackets. Ground ball fouled off and out of play. So Edcouch Elsa still trying to be aggressive offensively. They know that a couple swings could get them back into this game. That one is elevated for ball number 1, and Edcouch Elsa just still battling away, trying to find their right pitches. Mateo Garcia still locked in and executing well. That ball is down, and the runners will advance from third to second. So on a ball that got past the catcher, Gonzalez, we'll see how that turns out here. The 2-1 count to Ruiz. That's outside and almost catches the outside of the plate. So it's 3-1 all of a sudden, and a chance for the bases to be loaded with only 1 out. The 9-hole hitter Sanchez up next, and he swings and misses. So it's a 3-2 count. Three-two count with 1 out. The pitch. Fly ball into center field. Coming under it is Villarreal, and he's going to step into it and throw, but the runner will score from third, so it is an 8-1 game. As the Yellow Jackets finally get on the board. It is a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Ruiz. The runner still at third base. Sanchez, the 9-hole hitter, going to try and do everything he can to bring in that runner from third. Garcia high elevated fastball for ball 1. Runner at third trying to work the pitcher. So it's 2-0 now. Mateo Garcia still looking to get out of this inning. The 2-0 pitch is outside, and it catches the strike zone. It appeared to be just a tad bit off the plate. So here comes the 2-1 pitch. That one's outside, so a 3-1 count. And the top of the lineup, if he's able to reach the top of the lineup, will be turned to 3-2 pitch. And that one's a single into left field. So the runner from third will score. And all of a sudden, it's an 8-2 game. The Yellow Jackets doing damage with 2 outs. Marlon Barco, who had an RBI, who had just a base hit the first time up, trying to look for an RBI here. Swing and a miss. Just got out in front of it early, strike number 1. Gonzalez, Ruiz, and Salazar up next for Edcouch, Elsa. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do on the mound the next inning. If they decide to stay with Barco or go another route. That one is lifted in foul territory. That one's going to go out of play. With 2 outs, there's a 1-1 pitch. Inside, that one is lifted into right field, and coming down with it is Robles. Top of the third inning coming up next. Edcouch, Elsa able to put 2 on the board. We'll be right back here in just a second next on Rio Sports Live.
We are Santa Rosa Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members to do their best and to be their best. We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation,
and a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community. And so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Top of the third inning, 8-2 ball game. La Jolla, Palmview, taking care of what they need to take care of offensively. Edcouch Elsa was able to sneak 2 runs in there with 2 outs. In the bottom half of the second inning, and it's a 1-1 count here in the top of the third. We're glad you're with us here on Rio Sports Live. Many games covered throughout the Valley. Swing and a miss. Many games covered across the Valley on Rio Sports Live this weekend. Tournaments and all that good stuff here on Rio Sports Live. The 1-2 pitch outside. Knotted up at 2-2. Inside, and it's swing and a miss, so he's able to get a strikeout, and his stuff's starting to settle in now. So after the strikeout, ground ball, base hit up the middle, and a diving stop by the shortstop is able to get there, but he's going to reach with that speed that he has. Base hit by Villarreal, the leadoff hitter for La Jolla Palmview. Atkins Robles. The Lobos have some left-handed hitting on their team. Ground ball to the second baseman. Not going to be able to turn 2 as they're able to just get the 1 out at first. But the runner will advance. Two outs, runner at second for Gonzalez. That one is floated in there for strike 1. Barco trying to leave this game right where it's at. A 6-run differential. Ground ball to the third baseman. Backhanded. Throw across the diamond, and he's unable to hold on the first baseman, but a nice throw across the diamond for the third baseman. Martinez just unable to come up with it. So runners now at the corner. And still with 2 outs. A big spot here for Castañeda. He's been very efficient in these situations throughout the day. Pitch missing, ball 1. Barco getting another opportunity going out there for a third inning. Third innings works. Runner going from second. Pitch is thrown, but they threw it to second, but the runner comes from third, and they get the out, but they do count the run. So they're able to get the out on the base path at second, but the runner from third comes to score. Middle of the inning, we'll be right back. Bottom third.
Bay or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the third inning. In a 9-2 game here at Mac High, strike one is put in there by Mateo Garcia. Gonzalez digging in now for the Yellow Jackets. Outside. It was a strike. So it's 0-2 now on Gonzalez. The 0-2 pitch is down. Mateo Garcia giving up those 2 runs with 2 outs in the bottom half of the second. But that's been all the Yellow Jackets have been able to get off him to start this one. He's been consistently striking out batters. He's got 5 strikeouts through 2 innings pitched. That ball is lifted into left center field. The shortstop will go back into shallow left field for that one. And Ruiz will dig in here with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Ruiz swinging at that high elevated fastball. 0-1 pitch. That one is scooped and lifted into center field for a base hit. Ruiz getting a single into center field. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Salazar. Salazar in now with 1 out and a runner on first. In a 9-2 game, and that one's in for strike 1. Mateo Garcia still on the mound. Only giving up 2 runs through 2 innings thus far. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and that one's going to catch the strike zone as well. So Salazar with a selective approach here at the plate. Let those 2 first ones go by him for strikes. So here comes that 0-2 approach. The runner could be potentially picked off here. Let's see what happens. And he ends up getting tagged down. So Ruiz, a single will be taken off the board. So that's now 2 outs in the inning. With a chance to finish him off here. That ball is lifted into left field and will get down for a base hit. Able to get the ball in, and he will not advance to second. So with 2 outs and 2 strikes, Salazar does a nice job of hitting. And able to extend this inning for Martinez. That one's high for ball 1. Two outs in a 9-2 game. That one's fouled off at the plate. And it's a 1-1 count. Shortly after this, San Benito and Palmview will play here. Shortly after this game concludes. Throwing it back to first base and trying to pick him off, and was hoping to see if he could try and do that. Does not get the call from the umpire. It is still 1-1 with only 1 runner on first. And another swing and a miss. Getting batters a swing and a miss has been a success for Garcia this morning, and it's something that he's been going to, trying to just get swings and misses. And another one, there he goes to conclude the inning. Strike number 3. That's his sixth strikeout. And we'll be right back. Top of the 4th coming up here on Real Sports Live.
ever moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white vans. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K 3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is...
All right, welcome back to Mac High. 9-2 game. La Jolla Palmview up on Edcouch Elsa. Top of the fourth. Glad you're with us here on Real Sports Live. First pitch outside for ball one. So the story of this game has been the pitching by Palmview La Jolla. They've continued. Mateo Garcia has continued to pound the strike zone, and it's been something he's been very successful on, getting swings and misses. They were only able to get him at the bottom part of the inning in the second. Ground ball to Barco for out number one. Barco trying to look for quick work in this inning, trying to get their offense back out on the field. Gonzalez stepping in now for the Lobos. Pitch inside for strike number one. Trying to get that fastball and locate it. Inside, going for that off-speed pitch. And it's a 1-1 count. Ground ball to the second baseman. He throws him out. So 2 outs quickly for Barco, and trying to make quick work. He's got 2 outs, just still looking for that last out. His problem has been closing out innings. It's been a tough task to ask for on the mound this early. The pitch inside is floated in there for strike one. Off-speed pitch is trying to get going for Marlon Barco. The 0-1 pitch. That one is lifted towards the third baseman, stepping into it, throwing across the diamond, and able to throw him out at first. So quick work for Barco and the Yellow Jackets. We'll have the bottom half of the inning next here on Real Sports Live. Stick around. We'll be right back.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc. The opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the fourth inning. Swing and a miss to start out for Mateo Garcia. Still going out there for some work in the bottom half of the fourth. Staying consistent on his pitch count. And doing good work for the Lobos. Coaching staff has to be happy about the way that Garcia's pitching on the mound. Two-one count. That one's located outside, so 3-1 count for the Yellow Jackets. Del Toro is at the plate. That one's elevated for ball 4, so Del Toro will get on base to start the inning for Edcouch Elsa. This is the part of the lineup, Zepeda, that was able to get this offense in scoring position, so that bottom half of the lineup could be something that they're really looking forward to and try and turn the page over to the top of the lineup with some runners on. Runners at first with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch inside, strike one on an off-speed pitch. Garcia pitching with confidence on the mound, no matter if he's giving up those hits. Ground ball inside, base hit. The steal was on, so able to advance runners from second and first now. All of a sudden, the Yellow Jackets applying pressure on Mateo Garcia. Ruiz in a big spot here with two outs and runners on first and second, and Gonzalez and Garcia are going to talk things out on the mound execution-wise. They want to make sure that they are on the same page and make sure that they know what's coming each other's way. For the Yellow Jackets, you want to look for some momentum right here. Any spark you can get throughout your season especially in these tournament plays. Showing bunt. And strike one is throw down to second, and he's going to get back in safe at second base. So Ruiz showing bunt. Definitely had some power, you can see, after that first at-bat against Garcia. Was able to draw in an RBI. Showing bunt again, gets back, and they're going to have to advance these runners now. One of them will get picked off, throwing across the diamond to third, and overthrew him, so the runners will advance from third. They'll advance to their runners to third and second off of the bad throw. Big opportunity for Edcouch Elsa here. With no outs and runners at third and second. This is how they were able to get those 2 runs in the bottom of the second. It started right here with Ruiz. Inside chopper towards third and goes over the head of the third baseman. Coming in to score is Del Toro, and staying at third is Zepeda. Huge opportunity for Ruiz and the runners at the corners. And in the 9-3 game. And there's still no outs in this inning. That ball took a hop over the third baseman and just continued to roll back, and that allowed Del Toro to score with ease. That ball is lifted into center field. They're going to try and tag up the runner from third. He's coming in. Will they be able to make a tag? And he's going to be safe. He's going to stand in there. It is now a 9-4 game, and a sacrifice fly is successful.
We envision
with 1 down on the sacrifice fly. 9-4 game, 2 runs have come across this bottom half of the fourth. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back. 2 strikes on Barco. Marlon Barco has been on the mound for the Yellow Jackets, but it's going to be interesting to see if the coaching staff elects to leave him out there. He's gone 4 innings thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Barco. Big opportunity here with 1 out. Outside fastball, couldn't get it in the zone. And it falls for ball 1. Bottom half of the lineup has been really what the Yellow Jackets have relied on offensively. Top half been fairly quiet. Foul ball down the left field line, and that'll continue the at-bat for Barco. Ruiz, Zepeda, Del Toro, and Sanchez have really been the 4 that have gotten going offensively for the Yellow Jackets. For the Lobos, 1 through 9. It just goes to show you how hurt you can be offensively if the top half isn't contributing. Pitch outside. All of a sudden a 2-2 count. Big spot for Barco here. Inside, that one's lifted into left, and we'll get down for another base hit. Marlon Barco, that's his third hit of the game. And so things are starting to look interesting here, the top of the lineup. And coming in is Gonzalez, but runners at first and second with only one out. If they're able to get this ball into the gap, they can try and score that runner from second and make it just a 4-run game. The Yellow Jackets can really work on situational baseball here right now, putting themselves in good situations. Showing bunt. It is fouled back. Ruiz, Salazar, and Martinez. Ruiz is on deck with one out. Big spot for Gonzalez here. Runners at second and first, and he's showing bunt again. Pickoff attempt at second, and he got him. Able to get the runner at second, and that changes everything. And the outlook for the inning is the runner at first is the only runner on base now, and there's two outs. A costly error there on the base path from Ruiz. That one is fouled back. 2-0. A costly error right there on the base path for the Yellow Jackets. And a swing and a miss. So Garcia only gives up the 2 runs from the bottom half of the lineup. 9-4 game, top of the 5th next here on Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories make.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live, top of the 5th. In a 9-4 game, Edcouch Elsa threatened offensively in the bottom half of the 4th. Just that pickoff attempt at second base really hurt their momentum. Two balls and a foul ball back behind home plate, and it's 2-1. Marlon Barco still on the mound for Edcouch Elsa, and he really gave them leverage last inning. He threw a very low amount of pitches in a quick 1-2-3 inning. A swing and a miss. And another strikeout for Barco. Down and away for ball 1. 1 out on the strikeout for Barco. Elevated into right field. That one's got some carry. Will shift to the right, but will be dropped. Going all the way to second is Garcia. And Mateo Garcia, not only has he been effective on the pitching mound, but at the plate he's been solid with 2 doubles. Getting a pitch runner for him momentarily for the pitcher. And some pitch hitting for the Lobos here. In a 9-4 game with just 1 out. Down and away for ball 1. Kevin Martinez pitch hitting here. Angel Ramos base running at second. Outside fastball. Couldn't catch the inside of the plate. Strike 1 for Barco, and Martinez, who's getting a pitch hit opportunity here in the top half of the 5th. Trying to come through for the Lobos. Ground ball. Chopper towards second. Took a very high hop, but will get the force out at first, but the runner will advance to third base. Appeared to almost get him as well. The first baseman tried throwing across the diamond, trying to get him to pick off, but the sacrifice to get that runner from second to third is successful, and Villarreal will go back to the plate for the Lobos, who's been very successful at the plate today. Has come around to score twice. Outside for ball 2. Villarreal trying to get that runner from scoring position in at third. Barco trying to limit the damage as Barco gets that one in for a strike. 2-1 is the count with 2 outs in a 9-4 game here at Mac High. Outside fastball, unable to get inside the strike zone, so it's a 3-1 count. And Villarreal will most likely be looking to swing here. That ball is grounded to the shortstop, stepping into it, throwing across the diamond, getting in the out at first base. So we're midway through this fifth inning. We'll be right back. Bottom fifth next year on Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Rentals calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
All right, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the fifth inning here from Mac High. And McAllen High School, 9-4 lead for La Jolla Palmview. A pitching change on the mound. Hermino Gonzalez comes in for the Lobos. And right out of the gate throws a fastball, and he fouls it off. Ruiz trying to get some offense going for the Yellow Jackets. Right when it seems like they're about to score a lot of runs, they're just runs have been minimized in small batches. They only have 2 runs in 2 separate innings, so a total of 4 runs. Bottom of the second and bottom of the fourth, they scored 2 runs. Ruiz lifts one into foul territory, going out and out of play. Hits the top of the dugout on the home side. Ruiz looking for a base hit here. Some two-strike hitting. The 0-2 pitch is fouled off down the left field line. Hermino Gonzalez coming in on the mound. Mateo Garcia had a good appearance on the mound, giving up just 4 runs. And gave his team an edge not only on the pitcher's mound, but at the plate with 2 doubles and a couple runs batted in. The 0-2 pitch on Ruiz. That ball is hit right back at the pitcher and up the middle for a base hit. So Ruiz with a base hit back up the middle. Edmino Gonzalez has given up a hit here. Edcouch Elsa has 3 errors on the field today, and that's been something that they have had an issue with. The errors have really held them back. Defensively, Salazar, the 4-hole hitter. And ball 1 for Salazar. Potentially be the last inning of play here. So the last chance of offense Edcouch Elsa has in this first game of Pool B here at Mac High on Thursday. Ground ball hit up the middle past the shortstop and a base hit for Salazar. So rounding first and runners at first and second. And this is how it happened last inning. The Yellow Jackets trying to do everything they can to cut this lead down. It is a 5-run lead right now. Hermino Gonzalez trying to take care of business on the mound. He's going to have to face Martinez. Del Toro, Zepeda, Ruiz, and Sanchez. So 6 through 9 due up after this. Strike 1 taken on the bunt. The bunt hasn't been successful for the Yellow Jackets in this first game thus far. Runners at second and first. Showing bunt again. Swinging fouled right back to us here in the press box. So it's 0-2. Once again. Edcouch Elsa has had their opportunities offensively. A big one here with 0 outs and 2 runners on. The 0-2 pitch to Martinez. Fly ball high into right field. Will the runner tag? He showed that he was going to tag, but a nice throw by the right fielder, so he's going to retreat back to second. So with 1 out now, the double play ball is set up. And Del Toro, who's done a nice job for this Edcouch Elsa team and just getting offense early in the innings. And trying to put pressure on La Jolla Palmview. 1 out, runners at second and first. Gonzalez with the pitch. High elevated fastball for Del Toro. Couldn't locate it well. And it's in for ball number 1. So Del Toro, who's been on base a whole lot this early afternoon. And another ball that's unlocated well. You'd have to think Gonzalez is still trying to settle in here after Mateo Garcia came out of the game for the Lobos. The 2-0 pitch to Del Toro is inside for strike 1. Finally gets that fastball inside for strike 1. Double play ball in effect here. The Lobos trying to turn 2. Two 2-1 pitch is fouled at the plate. So a 2-2 count here. A big pitch by Gonzalez. A strikeout would put all the pressure on the Yellow Jackets here. Big situational pitching for Gonzalez, and Del Toro is going to step out. He calls for time at the plate. 2-2 pitch to Del Toro. That one's located and in for strike 3. Caught the inside corner of the plate. And now 2 down here. We'll bring up Zepeda. Del Toro unable to come through that time. So it'll be up to Zepeda in this back end of the lineup. High elevated fastball for strike 1 for ball 1. Zepeda with a base hit in the left the last time up. Trying to get some hitting here. That one's lifted into right and foul. Nearly was able to get it into fair territory. Count even at 1. The 1-1 pitch to Zepeda. Fastball elevated ball 2. Gonzalez has 2 runners on and 2 outs in his first inning of work. This will be his 20th pitch thrown in relief in the bottom of the 5th. Mateo Garcia pitched the first 4 innings. Inside strike number 2, and this count is even at 2-2, and this is what it could come down to. 2s all across the board and 2 outs with 2 runners on Edcouch Elsa down 5 to La Jolla Palmview, 9-4 game. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Zepeda. Inside, chopper, foul. And this at-bat will be continued. The Yellow Jackets at the plate, even though it hasn't gone their way more times than not, but they've continued to battle at the plate. A 2-2 count with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch inside. That ball is foul. Back into the stands. Trying to jam him up inside. But Zepeda continues to foul. Pitches off. Gonzalez and Salazar on the field. Pitches down and away for ball 3. So a full count here is what it's going to come down to. The 9-hitter Sanchez, the 8-hitter Ruiz is on deck. Runners will go here. The 3-2 pitch to Zepeda. He gets it into left field. That's a base hit. Rounding third and scoring. Going all the way down in his 9-5. Clutch hitting for Zepeda. And that bottom half of the lineup has been everything that the Yellow Jackets have gotten going offensively. They're not going away yet. With 2 outs, that brings in Ruiz, and Gonzalez in the infield. Will chat it up and talk some situational baseball. They are 1 pitch away from getting out of this as well. A strikeout, a ground ball, a fly ball into the outfield could do just that. Ruiz has other plans. He's looking to drive one. 1 runner in scoring position and another runner at first. Inside, strike 1. Gonzalez not afraid to throw that fastball on the outside corner. Swing and a miss from Ruiz. And Gonzalez has him down 0-2 just like that. Edcouch Elsa on their heels yet again. See if they're able to overcome and try to extend this game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off speed, down and away. Ball 1. Two outs, 2 runners on in a 9-5 game. The Lobos lead. Here in Mackay, down and away, ball 2. After having him at 0-2, 2-2. is the count here in the bottom of the 5th. On Ruiz, the 8-hole hitter. Here's the pitch inside. That's away, ball 3. So another full count Gonzalez is met with. And this one could load the bases and bring up Sanchez. And that top of the lineup, Barco, would come to the on-deck circle. A huge pitch right here for Hermino Gonzalez. Ruiz is going to step out momentarily. This is a big pitch right here, the 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Sanchez and the 9-hole hitter. Edcouch, Elsa continuing to battle. So the 9-hole hitter can try and continue this game. Barco is in the on-deck circle. And he's got 2 hits himself. First pitch fouled off, back behind home plate for strike number 1. With 2 outs, here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it catches the strike zone. A quick 0-2 to Salazar. As that ball catches the outside portion of the strike zone. A big pitch here from Gonzalez, the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to strike out and leaves the bases loaded. High elevated fastball, able to get the strikeout. And that might just do it, and it does. That will conclude the first game here at McAllen High School as Edcouch Elsa leaves the bases loaded. It is in a 9-5 game. La Jolla Palmview. And our Real Sports Live player of the game, Mateo Garcia, pitched 4 innings and got 2 hits as well. We'll be right back in just a few moments. We'll bring you San Benito versus Palmview. La Jolla Palmview will play another game after this. San Benito will be getting ready to take the field here momentarily. We will be right back here on Real Sports Live.
.com.